Pierce with a wide open. Oh, he hits it! How about that shot?
Big time! Big time!
Incredible!
That really could be a morale-crushing three-pointer, fellas. What a way to head into the fourth quarter.
And we're set to start the action up here in the fourth quarter. And if it's anything like the first three, we should be in for a treat. Nets trail by 5. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Robinson is out there with Reed. Then there's Brown. Then there's Sergei Karasov. And it's Larkin in at the point. Here's Larkin. Just 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Karasov. Misses the 3. Clippers leading by 5. Here's Crawford. And the layup falls. Crawford's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Los Angeles. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Here's Larkin. Kicks to Reed. All alone. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And there's no quit when it comes to battling there until the final whistle. What a putback.
To the middle. Mba Amute.
Oh, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent
We're starting to feel it from deep. Let's tighten up our pressure on the perimeter and make those looks tougher to get. We're going to give up the drive, but we have to rotate on the weak side to get there.
These timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Over that last break, Kevin, I got the chance to hear what Brooklyn's head coach had to say to his team. They've been getting torched with all these shots from long range, and he simply said, we can't lose track of their shooters, guys. We're over-helping inside, and it's leaving them wide open. Can they make the adjustment, guys?
Thanks, Doris.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that angel food cake there.
It's a tight ball game, and those displays of strength, Clark, can get one team rolling.
Agreed.
and also the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out.
And that last replay courtesy of Pia.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor.
Young can't get it to go. The Clippers go the other way with it. Down low, Johnson. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard, Clark.
Yes,
Bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Yes,
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight.
Now here's Lopez. Left side, Brown. That's good.
And you know what? One of the few bright spots in this game for them today. He's kept his edge even though they've been trailing. Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
Yeah, and no reason to wait around to do that, Greg. I mean, might as well make those adjustments right away.
And the Clippers call time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Paul outside. It's Jordan on the wing. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Lopez, no luck. The Clippers have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. And Young kicks to Ellington. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Here's Sloan. Here's Lopez. And with the ball out of bounds, Jordan touched it last.
Brooklyn ball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Sloan, defended by Paul. 6 to shoot. And here's Young from the arc. That's good.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
It's Crawford with the drive. Again, Los Angeles.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
Greg, they keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Here's Sloan. Dishes to Lopez. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. Timeout called, the Nets. They're trailing by 6. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. You look at J.J. Redick, what a contribution.
He's on fire. They needed to put their heads together to figure out how to get the ball out of his hand.
Here's Young. The shot is off. Johnson with the defensive effort.
That's something they need to do more of. Get after it on the glass. Go get those boards.
Clark, it wouldn't hurt. Some extra possessions would definitely help narrow the gap and maybe swing the momentum.
That's his first personal foul. The Nets call timeout.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're down by 6. A minute 42 left here in the fourth quarter. And Sloan kicks to Lopez. And Jordan sends it back. And with the ball out of bounds, Jordan touched it last. .136 left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good. 9 points for Brook Lopez.
And I tell you what, if he's going to be a factor here down the stretch, he is going to have to make some shots. Just 1 of 5 here in the quarter.
Nets trail by 4. The dish to Bogdanovich. No one near him. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Now here's Paul. Second shot opportunity. The tray. It's good from beyond the arc.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Here's Sloan, and Jordan sends it back. Defended by Young. Ellington grabs the miss. Out to the wing, wide open. And that one comes up a bit short.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Now here's Crawford. He's covered closely, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Los Angeles, Jamal Crawford. Taking 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
And as long as they can keep doing that kind of work at the foul line, this lead will be safe.
Timeout called, the Nets. They're behind by 7. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Sloan. And again, no good by Brooklyn. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Wilcox, accurate with a jumper from the elbow. And the Clippers lead by 9. And here are the Nets.
I think it's safe to say this baby's over.
Yeah, that's fairly obvious. I'd say that's a really good assumption on your part.
And Dawson kicks to Prigioni. His first shot coming late. So the Clippers with the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, Clark, made the difference.
Well, you know, at this stage, you've got to defend your home floor, and they did that.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Chris, how does a win like this help propel the team at this point in the schedule?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up. We got our back-to-back next week, so hopefully it just gives us a little momentum.
It was a pretty good start, Chris. Thank you. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time. But first, the post-game show with Ernie Johnson just a few aisles above us.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, DeAndre Jordan. He was the steady and reliable hand throughout the game tonight, stepping into more of a leadership role in this performance tonight.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
I said for a long time that DeAndre Jordan should be getting a lot more credit, and tonight we saw why. He is capable of completely controlling the paint in any game.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.